Hello visitors and welcome to Rugged Pro Gaming, where I typically do real-time reviews of the latest game releases, but I also dabble in other realms such as guides and tips like we are about to hop into right now. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you've been getting your sweet little ass handed to you in online matches, or you're trying to avoid that same fate. If so, you're in the right place. If not, how the hell did you get here? Anyway, I've got 5 badass tips that'll surely give you the upper hand, leading to endless intergalactic teabagging. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content if you like what you see. I'm really trying to make this channel into a career for me and my family, and all I ask is you donate your eyes and time because that supports me a shit ton. You guys are astronomical to my success. Always remember that. But enough bullshitting. Let's begin with tip number 5. Discover your playstyle. Each faction has 4 ships which all play like classes from other games that you're familiar with. Fighters are your assault class, being able to deal average to moderate damage while also maintaining decent speed and agility. Bombers are your tanks, dealing excess damage with increased shields but are also as slow as your grandmother using a smartphone. Interceptors play like a rogue, the fastest class of ships in the game with a high rate of fire but extremely low damage resistance. And lastly, support ships are your support class obviously, and focus on activating damage absorbing shields for allies and disabling enemies with EMP like ion lasers. Each of these various classes can help your team in a number of ways. It's important that you quickly identify the exact way you want to assist your squad and become accustomed and grounded in your abilities to do so. This leads me directly into tip number 4. Experiment with your loadouts. Now that you have a clear understanding of how you want to play and what class you want to roll with, it's time to tailor your loadout to fit that style. It's important to keep in mind that upgrading your starship's loadout requires requisition points. These points can be earned through leveling up or completing daily challenges. One of the best things about Squadron's upgrading system is that each upgrade costs only 1 requisition point, and you can spend those points on any upgrade at any time. There isn't any tiered unlocks that force you to buy shit you don't want. Having a prior understanding of your playstyle will help you avoid wasting points into other classes or upgrades that don't benefit you in the end. Continue to pour your points into your favorite class, deepening your customization options to experiment with. This flexibility will give you a big advantage against pilots who have their points spread out through all other classes, allowing you to have the best version of your starship possible. But what good is a starship if you don't know how to use it? That's where tip number 3 comes in. Tactical awareness. One of the best aspects of the game is the ability to apply tactical awareness to a situation in order to prevail. Well, that sounds cool and all, but what the hell does it mean? It means that the game provides you the flexibility to be a badass pilot by allowing you to change the operations of your starship depending on the situation. You can divert power to different systems such as speed, weapon power, and shields. In doing so, there are trade-offs, but the benefits can be the difference between success and failure, rewarding you with great results if used properly. If you're tailing a starship looking for a kill but the ship is protected by high shielding, be tactical and lend more power to your weapons to pierce the shield and down the pilot. This will cause you to lose speed and leave you vulnerable for attack, but you have to be aware of when and when not to divert your engine's power to other systems. However, if you have someone up your rear,
well, all series long we've been able to penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in, and then we got spot up shooters.
You can power your speed systems to distance yourself from your attacker, or even put your power all to your rear shield to give you more time to escape or counterattack. This is tactical awareness at its finest, and the best pilots will consistently divert the engine power to the necessary systems. It's like driving stick and changing gears. It takes a while to get used to, but it's beautiful to master. Awareness is a team effort, however, and having more than one set of eyes is essential, making my number 2 tip even more important. Play as a team. This was very close to being my number 1 tip because miking up and conversing with your teammates almost guarantees you'll beat the dog shit out of the other team. It's an extremely underrated advantage and completely necessary for every match. Not only do you have time to develop a game plan with your squad in the lobby, but getting insights of the battle from different points of views is like gold in a game like this. Your vision is extremely limited. You can't easily check your surroundings, but your teammates can see things that you can't. It's important to vocalize what's going on so your teammates can react accordingly. If you see someone being tailed by 2 ships, call that shit out. This allows the target to evade and other teammates to flank. If an enemy has low health but outmaneuvers you, tag them and allow a teammate to clean them up before they heal. It's easy to get lost out there in space, and without conversation you'll sometimes feel like you're going against the enemy all alone. Use your damn headset to your advantage. And lastly, my number one tip, always stay calm. Getting erratic never helps. If you want a first class ticket to getting turkey basted up the ass with laser juice, by all means, go nuts. But if you want to do the turkey basting, then you need to relax, remain calm, and operate with a plan in mind. It's easy to chase after the nearest starship, but the chase can lead you right into a trap and directly into a gang of ships ready to bang. You'll notice that most players, especially right now, early in the game's life cycle, will go Rambo and not play as a team. These dipshits stand no chance against a well-formulated team with calm pilots that know when and when not to engage. You'll get a few kills, but they're going to get basted more often than not. This is not a game where you can constantly chase down ships and succeed. So no matter how well you implement the previous tips, if you're playing erratically, you'll reap the benefits of a loser almost every time. So there you have it. 5 super quick, super simple, and super effective ways to maximize your dominance online. Following these tips will have you ranking up in no time. This wasn't one of those 32 things the game doesn't tell you kind of bullshit videos, but instead it's a very real way to get a leg up on a competition. If you've reached this far, I want to thank you, and if you've enjoyed this video, also check out my Star Wars Squadrons single player and multiplayer reviews before you do whatever the hell else you have planned for the day. Be sure to subscribe, share, like, comment, and all that other jizz that helps us content creators grow. Until next time, friends, this is Rugged Mike of Rugged Pro Gaming, signing off.